To qualify as a video game icon, a character needs to be instantly recognizable. They need to be synonymous with quality and possess a depth of character beyond their peers. An icon of gaming needs to be big enough to transcend the medium, to rise above and become a mainstay of popular culture itself. In the case of Lara Croft, she's done all these things. She is an icon. IGN Icons is a celebration of the most legendary video game characters ever created, presented by the all-new Tacoma. Created by Toby Gard in the early 90s, Lara Croft's multi-platform media dominance began in 1996 with Tomb Raider. Most female video game characters were still consigned to be princesses in need of rescue, yet Croft was strong, powerful, and intelligent. Regardless of the numerous retcons over the course of the Tomb Raider series, a few things about Lara have remained constant. She's well educated, solving ancient riddles just as often as she fights off foes. She's a world traveler. Lara has visited over 30 locations across all 7 continents, including treks across the Himalayas, Atlantis, and Area 51. She's a certified badass. She's stolen helicopters, survived shipwrecks, been involved in numerous motorcycle chases, and has managed to kill hundreds of henchmen, plus a handful of dinosaurs. It was these attributes that helped propel Lara and the Tomb Raider franchise into the upper echelons of gaming. Tomb Raider is one of the most successful video game franchises in history. To date, Tomb Raider games have sold over 50 million copies worldwide, and although Lara Croft was originally associated with PlayStation, she's appeared in almost 20 games across 22 different platforms. But it's not just sales that have made Lara Croft a household name. Thanks in part to the overwhelmingly positive critical response to her initial outing in Tomb Raider, Lara quickly became the face of a media empire. Shortly after her debut, she began making cameos in comics, which led to a long-running series. Comics quickly gave way to films, starting with Lara Croft Tomb Raider, a full-blown Hollywood blockbuster that not only made Angelina Jolie an international superstar, but remains one of the highest-grossing video game adaptations to ever grace the silver screen. Croft would return in a second film adaptation, an animated miniseries, several novels, myriad action figures and statues, and several games throughout the last 2 decades. When Lara made her debut in the mid-90s, video games were still widely considered a hobby for children. But Lara managed to make her way into the public lexicon and prove to the masses that gaming was growing up. She made her way to the cover of dozens of magazines. She was on stage with U2 during their iconic Pop Mart tour. She sold products and campaigns for Lucozade and Visa. She became a household name almost overnight and has maintained mainstream popularity for almost 20 years. When Lara Croft made her debut in 1996, we couldn't have guessed the impact she would have on popular culture. She's been the star of over a dozen best-selling games, she's one of the first female video game heroes, and is still iconic to this very day. Regardless of whether or not we knew it at the time, Lara Croft has become a legend and is truly one of gaming's greatest icons.